What is up,
Everybody
Jimmy?
knows. Hey, welcome.
Well, that intro kind of went sideways. Yeah, we're still learning, guys. We apologize. We're rookies at this. We took some time off. We are back. I am Donnie D, and this is J Max. So we're coming back after a couple weeks. You went to Japan and had some fun in Japan, and now we are back.
And
So we
you
have,
were off too. You went to
yeah,
Hawaii.
I went to Hawaii. I was in Kauai. That's beautiful out there, and yeah, so much to talk about between us, but we are going to skip about us and we are going to go straight to Firsun. Heck of a band. They've been around for quite a while, based out of, well, not based out of East Texas. They're from East Texas now in Palm Coast, Florida. So let's add them to the stage and give them a round of applause.
Welcome, guys.
Yep.
What's going on?
How are we doing? Long time no see or hear. It's been a while. So I've seen you guys play with Escape the Fate, Nothing More, tons of bands. You guys have a recent EP release. Every song is a banger, and your Spotify sums it up best. So tell us a little bit about the traction you're regaining from the prior move from East Texas, and let us know what's going on.
Yeah, it's been great. Pretty much after I moved, was in the process of writing another record, and a lot of those songs ended up making it on the full length. So, was just writing and getting back into doing music and the move and all that stuff. And so, I mean, pretty much it's been going great, and I'm glad that people have been still listening and catching on to the new stuff and as well as the old stuff. So I'm glad that it's been taken off pretty well.
Yeah, and a lot of people may know your previous band. And so I'm going to read your, like I said previously, your Spotify sums it up best. So I'm going to just read straight from your Spotify because I cannot say it any better. So from the pine line edges of East Texas to the salt-stained air of Palm Coast, Florida, Firsun is the sound of starting over, with Matt Jackson, vocalist, writer, and producer, having shared stage giants such as Nothing More, Set It Off, From Ashes to New, Filter, Dead Poet Society, Oxymoron, Silly Goose, and so much more. New Chapter isn't a return, it's a resurrection. Influenced by the shadows and shimmers of Deftones, the depths of failure, the soul of DC Talk, and the angst of early 2000 alt hard rock, this project is unfiltered truth, and no more shrinking to fit, no more swallowing songs that we should have sung. Sums it up pretty good there. But yeah, we're glad that you're back. The songs are great. What do you think about the songs, Jimmy? My favorite.
Well, I think one of my questions was your last single, "Speak." I really enjoyed it. I was wondering how long do you let something run before you come out with the next one, and what's the lineup that's used in it?
Yeah. So I mean, that song that song was actually written for a while, and during the transition was when decided to put it out. But usually, depending, I mean, with this record, we waited about a month in between songs, and then it came out a few months later as the full length record. So about a month in between two songs, and so
And the
and
video, did you have the video prepared before, or did you do that after you released it?
it was done before. We
Uh-huh.
actually filmed the video for that song in, I don't remember what month, but it was about like 2 or 3 months before the song came out, and we actually did two in one day. So yeah.
So how do you determine when you're going to start promoting one song and go into the new one, especially when you had, a real banger sitting in your back pocket?
It's really hard. I mean, honestly, because it's like most of the time when we're dealing with that, it's it's figuring out which songs we want to use as singles. And that one was for sure one that was, you know, on the back burner for a while, that I definitely wanted to do a video to, and of course the meaning behind it and everything, and kind of like the staple for the start of the band. And yeah, honestly, it was it was a good time. It was a fantastic time, and yeah.
Yeah, all I can say is I'm glad I don't have to choose the order of the songs because they're all good. So, like, yeah, that's a hard task. So we're gonna back it up slightly. Firsun, where does the name come from? I'm sure so many people ask that. So let's get that out there.
Yeah, so fun fact, if you look on the album cover and you look in the little peephole, that is me and my wife's dog. His name is Fang. He's a black lab. We got him last year. He just turned a year old about a month ago. And I remember sitting outside playing with him, and he was just a wee little boy. And I ended up just calling him, I was like my little first son, and it just stuck, and just wanted to make it unique and change some letters around. Instead of the U, we ended up changing it to an I, and then instead of son, like SON, we use SUN. So that's pretty much how that came about. So yeah, Fang is the mascot of the band.
Okay, cool. I'm glad I asked because
Yeah,
I've never.
that's funny. Well, what was amazing is I saw a previous interview and the guy was calling you Fire Son, and you just looked at him and let him keep on going, whatever way he wanted to announce it. And you're like, yeah. Did a great job with that.
Yeah, I
is
mean,
it Fire Son or Firsun?
it's Firsun.
Okay, that's what I thought. There's no E in it.
No, yeah, no. Some people have like, it took a while. So like on our pages, I ended up putting like the sound out of it. So it's spelled like it's Firsun, but it's just a little tweak in the spelling of the name.
Okay.
All right, and obviously we know you're Matt, and who's the gentleman next to you? I haven't had the pleasure of meeting him yet, so.
I'm Aaron. I play guitar.
Okay, well, welcome, Aaron. It's a pleasure
Nice to
to
meet
have
you
you
guys. Thanks for
on
having
here.
us.
So, hello,
Okay.
Ellie. Thanks for joining us. Hello, Lisa. Thanks for joining us. If you guys in the chat have any questions, don't hesitate to throw them up there, and we'll get those answered. So let's go over your EP, your Fortitude EP that just released January 16th, and the traction that's gaining. I know you have a couple shows coming up. Any plans for a tour? East Coast tour, South Coast? No, not South Coast tour. South tour, Florida tour, etc.
Yeah, so we have our first two shows next month in April. We have one in Jacksonville, which is going to be our very first one, and then we have one in Sanford 2 days later. And we're pretty much ready to tour. Things are in the works. We've been getting our live set ready, and just practicing so much. So we're ready to go.
And you're a 4-piece band. You have a bass player and a drummer.
Yes. So they haven't. So obviously, I'll go ahead and give a little. I'll go ahead and give a little background on that. So, obviously, there are different members in the first video. The over time, things have happened. Life has happened, and so people went on to go do on their own things. And so, for anybody that has been paying attention, that has been wondering, when you see us live, you'll see an official new lineup.
Okay.
Awesome. Yeah, and things change, new projects start, people move. So yeah, that's expected in this day and age in the industry. So we got Grandma D in the house. What's up, Grandma D? Thanks for joining.
Grandma D.
So we're gonna go straight into is this band name real or fake?
There you go.
We're gonna-
First game.
All
First
right.
game.
Come on,
So
Aaron. You're gonna have to. You're gonna outscore Matt on this one.
We're
I can
gonna-
tell.
Yeah,
We're
I'm
gonna have-
gonna try my best with this one.
Okay.
we're gonna have 5 band names, and we're gonna determine if they're real or not real. So I need to figure out how you put a poll in here. I haven't figured that out yet. I'm pretty dumb when it comes to streaming.
I'll write it
But,
down.
This is gonna be interesting.
that way
Okay.
the audience can participate as well in the future. So first band, it's gonna be Meth Witch. Meth Witch.
I believe that one.
I do believe that one.
That's
Yeah.
that's a name.
I mean, it
What about you, Jimmy?
obviously not for meth, but that name kind of fucks. I kind of dig
It
it.
sounds like a band you'd get totally fucked up in the pit.
Literally. Depends on what genre they are. So
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yacht rock.
rock.
You said yacht rock.
Yacht rock. Yeah.
Yacht Very
So,
interesting. Very interesting.
I say they're real.
I say they're real too.
Yeah, I think they're real.
Okay, Donnie.
all right, they are real.
All right.
All right, so everyone got that
Oh,
right.
Yes.
I don't know why.
yeah.
I mean,
We're tied.
it's I don't know. I don't know if I like the name or I don't.
Oh,
I mean, it's catchy, Meth Witch.
there you go.
So
It's very
All right.
catchy. Very, very catchy.
It's more of like a conversation piece, I think.
right.
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you do for a living? I'm the guitarist in Meth Witch.
Right.
So,
Right.
a lot of questions. Anyway, next one. Goblin Knob. Goblin Knob.
Are all these real names? Like,
I don't know, dude.
I don't
Like,
know.
I could see it happening. That's the thing. I could see
That's what
it
I'm
being
saying.
like a real name
that
because
could be like an indie band or some shit.
there's so many bands out there that have like weird ass names. So I mean that
Right.
definitely is like a
Yeah.
possibility, you know,
Especially in 2026. This world is
Yeah.
wacky. So
especially
you
in
could,
2026.
It's like a shoegaze band.
I
Okay,
mean, I
Aaron,
would
your
doubt it.
pick. Yes or no? Real or not real?
I'll let you go first.
I'm gonna say I think it's real. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that one is real.
I think it's real too.
I say it's not.
You say it's not?
well,
What was it one more time?
Goblin Knob. So
Goblin Knob. Yeah, I
I
say
mean, if
it's
you say
real.
it quick, it's Goblin Knob.
Goblin Knob.
Is it? So the answer is?
The answer is that is not a real band name.
Oh,
As far as I can
Oh.
find.
So you're telling me I could use that?
It was not
your
found. So,
solo
All right.
project.
I'll write it down.
all right, the next
So
one is
GK
just
project.
out there. Diarrhea Planet.
I'm gonna go with
Why do
no.
I want to say all these are real, dude?
I want
feel
to say all these are real, but I'm gonna go with no on that one.
All
Watch
right.
it.
Aaron?
I'm going 3 for 3. I'm saying yes again.
Okay. Jimmy?
I say no.
No. All right. Anyone in the audience want to participate? Throw your
Come
thoughts
on,
in.
Grandma D.
Yeah.
Yes or no?
What do you think, Grandma D? Diarrhea Planet or no? So, and that is an actual band.
Actual band.
I
Wow.
knew it.
A
Wow,
Diarrhea
I knew it
Planet.
was gonna fucking
I-
happen.
But you know what? Let's Spotify. Let's see what Spotify has to say about this.
Yeah, I gotta know what we're working with here.
Yeah. We're gonna end up looking it up on Spotify after this anyway. So
Right.
Get some AC going.
yeah,
I mean, it's a band. All right. What genre?
Okay, last
Nashville,
one.
Tennessee. All right.
18,000 followers.
Energetic drive of pop punk. All right. Diarrhea Planet is a real band. All right.
Of course, it's
Next
pop
one.
punk.
okay.
The next one is Attorneys General. Attorneys General.
Okay.
No.
You don't think so?
It sounds like an insurance,
Right.
or
Well,
like
yeah.
or like an attorney's office. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, don't have an attorney general, so I mean.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh shit.
I'm going with no.
You're gonna go with no.
Mhm.
I'm gonna go with yes
All right, Jimmy.
because I could see that happening.
Right.
I say no.
All right. So that is not a real band.
Oh, okay.
So
I'm doing good. Right
Although
now.
it
I got
could
one
be.
wrong so far.
Yeah, you're
It's-
doing
it's
better
all
than I
tied
am.
up. Well,
You're
I
doing
know
better
I'm
than I
ahead.
am.
and
It's
yeah, so
3-2.
like researching some of these, it's fun because it's like, who in their right mind names their band these names? All right.
Okay, this is the
Fifth one.
tiebreaker between Matt and Aaron.
Yeah, this is the fifth one and the last one. And my favorite one, Screaming Monkey Boner. Screaming Monkey Boner.
Yes.
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 Yeah.
Oh.
I definitely could see that happening.
Yes.
Yes.
Is it real or not?
It is real.
Okay.
Yes!
You guys tied. That's a tie. There is no
Dialed.
winner.
Completely dialed.
Right. And Lisa says it's real as well.
Oh,
right?
Lisa gets one right.
But yeah, I just like, man, what are these people thinking when they name their band sometimes? Maybe a lot of alcohol
no.
involved.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you
You
go.
know. I mean, I like back in the day I could see myself naming something really stupid. But
Yeah.
To be fair, I'd wear it on a T-shirt just because it's funny. But that
Right.
probably be it.
There you go.
well,
Let's get back to what goes on stage between you two. Both of you are guitar players, correct?
hmm
And do you switch back and forth between rhythm and leads, and you share the solos, or is Aaron a solo hog?
It's kind of like
It's kind of like I would say he plays more guitar because with this project I do just vocals sometimes too. So and this dude's a shredder, so he shreds way better than I can. So I'm very much like, you do your thing and I'm gonna do
I take on more like the technical parts, but at the same time, it's like we still both
Yeah.
have technical stuff.
Now tie that back into writing. How do you guys work together in writing?
So we haven't
Or
gotten
writing
that
new
far
songs?
yet.
Well, think about it. I mean, with your personalities, what do you think what will you contribute, Darren?
I mean, I am a songwriter as well, so I'm kind of, when it comes to songwriting, it's whatever fits the song best. And if we're working together on stuff, like I mean, we've worked a little bit on a song together at one point, and I was given ideas even with drum parts and stuff too. So, um,
Which is like preface for like next record stuff,
yeah,
which it's down the road, but it already is kind of like put into motion. So yeah, it's anything that's gonna fit for the song, honestly, and ideas that we bring forward, sometimes it kind of changes when it comes into like actually putting the song together, just because of what's going on at the time. So I mean,
right.
it varies.
How many songs are in the works?
uh we got that
The
one.
one, yeah.
We got that one for sure. There's a few that are bouncing around. We haven't been going as ham in writing because we've been getting ready for our first show and everything. So we've been going like super hard into live and getting our rig going and getting through the songs and tightening them up and making a whole show out of it. So
Yeah.
it's definitely something that's in the works, but it's not in the forefront right now.
Well, you mentioned rig. Can you guys tell me what you're using and what is your rig and what is your setup for a live show? Hey, Stephanie, welcome in.
You want to answer? Yeah, you want to
Yeah,
answer.
I mean, you can if you want.
So right now we're running, we're gonna be running, like, he runs a quad Cortex, I run the Kemper, and we have like a X32 that we're still getting everything together on it, but we're basically gonna be like pretty much all in ears. And I mean, we do plan to have cabs on stage for some stage volume too, so that way it's not all just relying on PA.
We like to have the stage like
Right.
the fullness of it. So I mean, call us old school, but
Yeah.
you can't. There's no school like the old school. You know what I
I
mean?
like fire. Can we have fire?
That'd be cool.
That'd be cool. Just got to mark every single part to where not to stand at. I've seen
Right.
As
two.
long,
there you
as
go.
long as it's not like, what's that one band? Was it Great White?
Was it great?
Yes, it was Great White that had
Caught their
the
hair on
Yeah.
fire. or something.
Yeah.
when you're using the Kemper, have you run into any glitches with it? Do you have it backed up where you can find something when you lose a track or if something happens on stage?
Yeah. Like if for whatever reason my Kemper stopped working, I have everything on like a USB, so I could just get
Okay,
another
cool.
Kemper and plug it in, and then it would just pull up everything I already had.
And you pretty much got a second camper too.
I have two of them already right now, but yeah.
Okay.
So let's throw it back to the album.
Okay.
The EP Fortitude. Let's talk a little bit about that. Where did Fortitude come from? What made you go with that name for the EP? And what's your favorite song on that album?
Yeah. The name pretty much came from, so fun fact, it was inspired by an episode on One Tree Hill. If
Okay.
anybody knows the show One Tree Hill, Chad Michael Murray, the other people that I don't remember their names. I know them. You never watched it. Okay. that was around. That was I kind of grew up with it, so
Yeah.
like, and then, but I mean, the whole meaning of the word and everything, I think it just really put into perspective what the whole album was about. In some ways you can call it an emo record, but I call it grown folk emo. Just kind of real life stuff that happens, and some things that I had to deal with years before, and just kind of in my way, it was kind of coping with all that stuff going on. And I won't go into detail with that, but it was just one of those things that it felt right. It just felt like it made everything like kind of glued together, and all the songs pretty much go in that vein. So yeah, that name I feel like was perfect. And after watching that episode where they said it, it was like, oh, okay, yeah, it just happened. So yeah, it ended up kind of gluing everything together.
Yeah, and listening to a lot of the songs, they seem raw. They seem, very lyrical. What was your favorite song on the album to write or to put on there?
To put on there, ooh,
My favorite song on that one is "Speak." I love "Speak." So,
speak.
I already
Yeah.
said that.
oh, so
Yeah.
my favorite too. So,
So yeah,
Speak
speak.
up, Tommy.
Honestly, there's a few that are like my favorites. Like would probably say it's a tie between "Oh Preacher" and then after practicing it live, I would probably say "Woods Go Quiet."
okay, yeah. I mean, "Woods Go Quiet" is
Uh,
probably my second favorite on that EP. And Aaron, what about you? What's your favorite song on the album?
I think I already know what it is.
Yeah, it's Playing with Fire.
Yeah.
"Playing
I
with
like Playing
Fire."
with Fire.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All
what
right.
song do you both enjoy performing to the most on stage live?
I honestly do like playing Let's Go Quiet.
Yeah, "Woods Go
Just
Quiet."
rips.
That's a
Both
fun
of
one.
okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one rips.
That one, I have to give love to "Oh Preacher." Like,
Oh yeah, because there's that extended part now that's
yeah,
like, oof.
we won't spoil it for
Yeah,
anybody that's coming to see us live. Like, we put some special like stuff in there
yeah,
for that song. So
it's gonna hit.
yeah,
I'm excited to see this album take off, such as previous projects you guys had. So let's dive into some of the touring world. Uh, Give us one funny story on one of your tours and one horror story on one of the tours.
God, I gotta think about this.
oh
And
man, you want me to go
then
first? I'm like,
Lisa.
No. I don't want to go. Actually, no, I do want to go first. So I was playing in I want to say it was New Mexico, and this I was lazy this day. I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna tape my cable down. I'm not really gonna like overthink stuff. And so like I get on there, and the second song in, and this is like a sold out show. I think it was like a 600 cap room, and second song in, I go to do like a guitar spin like I would always do, and didn't realize where my foot was, and I rolled on the cable and just totally busted my ass in front of everybody, just right on my back. Yeah, that was kind of.
Did you keep playing?
It's a tie between that or like getting dropped when I tried to crowd surf.
oh yeah,
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I laid back and they did not catch me. I had my guitar and everything, and I'm like, actually, it's on video too. Like you see my legs just go like this, and then I just fall.
You're like, at what point am I stopping? Bam.
Yeah.
What about you, Matt?
Man, there's so
I know
many
you have to have some
stories.
good
Like,
ones. You've toured with some big names out there. You got to have some good ones.
yeah. So probably coolest moment. And it actually happened at a moment where it was about to be a horror moment. So we were playing in Boston. We were on tour with Dead Poet Society.
Okay.
About like 5 hours before the show, they got word that their drummer Will had to go to the hospital. And so we were all kind of like freaking out, mainly hoping that he was okay. But also because it was like, oh, we don't know if the show's gonna happen. So they hit us up and was like, do you or the drummer know how to play any of the songs? And I'm a huge Dead Poets Society fan. So, and their new record they came out with, I listened to from front to back religiously. So I immediately was like, okay, yeah, I can do it. So I ended up having to play 2 sets that night. We played our set, and then I ended up playing drums with Dead Poet, and that was a pretty solid night. Horror story, I would say whenever I stage dive featuring with Nothing More,
I saw that
because
video, too.
yeah, because I literally I made the jump. I actually, fun fact, when we got to the venue, I looked at how far back the barricade was from the stage, and I was immediately like, no, I'm not doing anything like that tonight. Immediately. And then I got some tequila in my system.
I'm doing it.
And yeah. And then I was like, it spur of a moment, I was like, all right, I'm gonna fucking do it. So I end up getting through the whole bit, and I draw back, and I guess I didn't give everybody enough signal to like let them know, hey, I'm jumping. But I jumped, cleared the barricade, and nobody caught me. So you just see me jump, and you just see my legs just disappear. Everybody was like, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm fine. They let me down slow, but nobody fucking caught me." Like, thank you guys, appreciate you.
I've
I
seen a
won't
lot of
hold
horror
it.
stories that
Yeah.
way. One of the
Yeah.
shows in Orlando, the guy went to jump on somebody's shoulders, fell and broke his elbow.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
it's dangerous
Golly.
out there, especially when you get some alcohol in you. That's why I quit drinking because I used to do
Yeah.
dumb stuff all the time.
My son did that and destroyed his shoulder and kept on playing, but he was a mess. At the place you're going to be playing. Was it Weston?
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Weston.
Yeah.
That was Weston, yeah.
Weston.
So, what we got a question from someone in the audience. They want to know what your plans are for touring besides these two. Are you going to stay on the East Coast? You're going to go nationally? You have any other cities that you want to hit coming up in next year?
I mean, honestly, we want to hit everywhere we can.
Yeah.
You know, starting off obviously the East Coast. But yeah, just anywhere, honestly. We're ready to play, we're ready to get on the road. So,
Right.
you know, anywhere that if you want to see us, let us know and we'll make it happen.
And how long has it been since your last show? It's been what, 6-7 months?
Oh, it's
Or
been
a little
over
bit
it's been
longer?
over that. It's
Has it?
been yeah, it's been over a year.
Damn, has it been that long? Time
Yeah,
flies. The
our
older I get,
very
the
last
faster it goes.
yeah, literally. Our very last show that we did was December 1st of
Okay, yeah, so it's been a bit.
2024.
Evil
Yeah.
Madrox is she's suggesting to play the Fox Theater in Boulder.
Nice little venue for when
Nice
you go
little
west.
venue. She said she's on chat.
Okay,
Thanks
yeah.
for the tip, Ellie. That's Ellie.
It's Ellie?
Yep.
Okay.
So welcome in. Thanks for the tip on that. So we're gonna do this or that tour edition. So we do have to split it up, and I have to re-upload
Okay.
the.
Well, there's another question from the audience. Why do you
Is
do
it?
that?
Oh.
This is from Mimi. What bands are you listening to right now?
Dude, I'm actually listening to stuff that's not even close to our music.
Yeah.
Like I've been listening to like 5 Seconds of Summer. Like
All right.
New or old, like
the new stuff.
The
I
new
actually
stuff?
really like it. Summer or not, let's see. Bad Sons. I used to listen to them a lot.
I'm actually hooked on Bill Murray right now. Like I saw him at
yeah,
Rockville.
I
and I'm like,
heavily fuck
eh.
with Bill Murray.
I haven't
I'm like,
checked out the
not my
new album.
jam. But now I'm like, damn, Bill Murray slaps.
Yeah. I've been on the
So-
Bill Murray kick for a while.
Yeah.
Like, so I mean, I've been listening to Bill Murray. I've been listening to a lot of it's a mix. I have a mix of stuff that I listen to. I've been listening to Kane, who does like Somewhere Only We Know, like the ones that are on like all the like on Grey's Anatomy and all the big stuff. Listen to some Coldplay, Thornhill. A big favorite of mine right now is Static Dress.
Yeah, I listen to them too.
Saw
Okay.
them live last year, and that was one of the best shows I think I've ever seen.
I just got into Jutes.
Jutes.
Jutes is sick.
There's the dude from Stranger Things, Joe.
Oh,
Yeah.
DJO.
DJO. Yeah. He has that hit song in the beginning,
Yeah.
which everybody was like, it should have been in Stranger Things. It's not an 80s song, my guy. But you know.
Well, another
know,
band I've been enjoying lately, they're from Australia, Ocean Sleeper. They just came up on my radar. I mean, they've been around for a while, but yeah,
Name sounds
they're
familiar.
yeah, they're touring. They're on tour now, I think, in the West Coast, or coming on tour in the West Coast. What about you, Mimi? What are some bands you're listening to? So let us know in the chat.
Yep.
But what about you, Jimmy? Other than
Well, I listen to a lot of Sid Stratton, and I hear it in my garage. I hear it in my living room. I hear it
in my head.
in my head. But my son's the
Dreams.
guitarist for that band, so gotta give them their plug. But I'm listening to a lot. Alter Bridge, Tremonti. I mean, I enjoy listening to both of those. It's just the variants.
Yeah.
I thought you were listening to like Willie Nelson.
No,
man.
that doesn't.
You
fit on
listen
my yacht.
to you listen to Slash with Miles Kennedy?
Oh, I love Slash and Miles Kennedy.
Yeah.
I think
All right.
Miles
That's
Kennedy
my
is one
stuff.
of the most talented vocalists that's come
Yeah.
along the last 20 years.
Yeah.
I mean,
I totally agree.
Yeah,
I think
actually, we saw him with Slash when they did the blues tour, his
Mhm.
last album,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and he was just amazing.
Heck yeah.
All
There
right.
was another one that I had that I can't remember right now. Oh shit. It'll probably randomly come back to me later on in the night.
Like random time, you'll be like laying in bed, like, damn, that's the name.
You can
That's
give us a
the
call.
name.
Text us.
Happens to me
There
every
you go.
day.
Yeah.
I walk across the building and I'm like, yeah, what did I come over here for? Damn it! Now I got to walk back.
Yeah.
I've been
All right,
listening. Actually, I've been
so-
listening to a lot more 2000s, like
Oh,
in the
gosh,
vein of
it's
like,
John Mayer.
yeah, and like in the vein of like Yellow Card, Simple Plan, Sugar Cult. I was actually jamming them on the way up here. Goo Goo Dolls. Um, there's a band from 2000s called Abandoned Pools, and they're fantastic. They're really underrated in my opinion. But yeah.
Yeah, they're all the 90s and that 2000s are blowing up in popularity again. So like Blue
Mhm.
October, they were just playing Epcot for what is it, Flower and Garden Festival now?
Yeah.
And they're going on a
Mhm.
big tour, and yeah, so all the older bands are just kind of rehashing.
They're doing it. I mean, I wish they'd come out with some new music before they go out and play, but
You gotta play the oldies, the good stuff, you know.
I want
So
to see something new. That's-
Mimi says she's listening to Currents, Alpha Wolf, Invent
Alpha Wolf.
Animate, John Mayer, Sid Stratton, of course.
Oh, so there you go.
Let's see. Ellie, Invent Animate is awesome live. Mimi, I got to see them with Beartooth, Plotting You, and Sleep Theory. That's a hell of a lineup right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sick
Beartooth,
lineup.
Plotting
That's
You,
a
and
sick
Sleep
lineup.
Theory. Currents is awesome too. I agree with Mimi and Evil Matrix.
I listened to Marilyn Manson's last album. His last album was good.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
he sounds so good now,
Yep.
sober. I don't know how long he's going to stay sober.
Well,
But
he's,
He's currently sober, and it sounds great.
he's
But,
putting out some good music.
so we'll see how long that lasts. But as of
And
now, he's
the
it's good.
9 Inch Nails soundtrack that they just did. That was amazing.
Oh yeah. Huge Nine Inch Nails fan right here.
Yep.
And I've been diving into Smashing Pumpkins.
Oh,
Okay.
they're
I think probably my
great.
favorite
Amazing
song right
live.
now by them is Everlasting Gaze.
Oh.
And the video is sick for that song, like ridiculous.
They actually are great to watch live too. The
Yeah.
Pumpkins.
Like
Mhm.
9 Inch, like, not to down 9 Inch Nails. Like they're iconic. I love
Yeah.
the music. When I saw them at Rockville, it was just dark and strobes. I'm like, come on, give me more. You know, I like pyro. I
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
I like the fun stuff.
Well,
But it was a great set.
it's layered music, so they build their layers, and then it's hard to recreate that without a lot of backing tracks, and I could see that it'd be black and gray.
I'm like Cornholio.
Yeah.
Give me fire. Oh,
Yeah.
and, Ava Adore by Smashing Pumpkins. Okay. All right.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna jump into this or that tour edition. First two, we
Okay.
got 5. Like I said, I gotta switch the slides out. So we are gonna start this or that tour edition. So the first one, we are going to go with, and you can't let's clear the rules because we got a lot of problem children out there. You can't pick something else. You can't say both. You have to pick one or the other. No
Okay.
alternate
Okay.
choices. It's all right. You understand that, Jimmy?
I'm not going to play in this. My wife's here.
So, not shower for a week or not brush your teeth for a week. You have to pick one. They're both gross, but you have to pick one.
Come on, Matt.
I'd probably have to say not brush my teeth for a week. I have to shower. Like, it's
Especially in
just-
Florida. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it can get grimy up here. The heat and the humidity, like I have to shower. So
Okay, Aaron.
I'm gonna go with not brushing my teeth also, because I'm not gonna lie, like I'm a princess about my showers. I shower like 2 to 3 times a day, so like I'm just like, even when I was touring before, I was like, if the venue had a shower, I'm using it. Anything, anywhere,
yeah,
shower, Planet Fitness, I don't care. Like I need my showers.
yeah.
So I'll be chewing gum and keeping my distance from people's faces for a week.
Put my mask on. Don't
Yeah.
get too
There you
close.
go.
Excellent.
All right, next one. So, on tour, are we always running out of gas or are tires always getting flat?
Flat.
Flat.
Flat?
Flat.
Because
What's
you
the-
can
what's
keep
the-
you can keep going with flat tires.
Yeah.
You're out of gas.
And you can change a flat tire. If you know how to change a flat tire, you can change it and then keep going. If you run out of gas, you're fucked.
You're just stuck, dude.
Yeah.
You're just pushing.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think both would suck, but
Oh yeah.
I mean, you can at least, if you have to, you could drive on the rim.
Right.
There you
That's what
go.
I'm saying. No matter what, you can keep going.
Yeah.
Not recommended, but it's possible.
No.
10 out of 10 won't recommend, but hey, you can still make it work.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right, Jimmy, what you got while I upload these next few slides?
Because the going back to how did you guys meet? And when did you decide that it was going to work?
We actually met like it was later on last year. It was like what month? It was like in
It was probably like October, or
yeah,
maybe before October,
a little
maybe like September.
September, yeah.
Yeah, I had a buddy reach out to me, and he's like, "Hey, like I don't have time for this project, but like I don't know if you still play drums or not, but he's looking for a drummer because at the time like the other guys in the band they didn't like necessarily like they ended up kind of they had other stuff going on. They decided to follow through, which was I get it, but so I ended up originally I was gonna be the drummer, and I learned like the first couple songs on drums, and then it just kind of it wasn't really necessarily what I wanted to do because I'm a drummer, but at the same time I'm like that's not really where my heart is. So the guitar player from before me ended up leaving at the time, so then I just was like, yo, let me play guitar. And but yeah, that was probably like September of 2025.
Yeah.
And
So he's done dual. He's played the songs on drums and on guitar.
yeah.
But yeah.
So he goes both ways.
Mm-hmm.
Musically.
Musically.
Rated R Jimmy's coming out.
To clarify.
He said
Gotta
that.
clarify, dude.
The, I saw that actually Matt has worked with some of the contests. The
Oh, Space Zebra.
Space
and-
Zebra,
yeah. The-
Warp Tour, and doing what is your advice to bands about doing that and dedicating the time for doing that? Do you find them productive, or you find it kind of a way to get a foot in, but after that, what do you do?
I mean, I do definitely find it productive because they really do showcase new bands, and they're all about that. They've been all about that since day one, and I think that is very awesome because you can discover a lot of new young bands that are out there. But my advice for all the people, like, don't stop if you win or lose a contest, because I mean, honestly, like, you never know who still's watching, whoever is paying attention, who gets into the band and gets into what you're doing. Just keep doing that, and you'll get to where you want to go for sure.
Yeah, and a lot of the bands on there, like, it's like split. Like some of them will put in and then you don't hear anything from them for months. And then some are just pounding pavement, like grinding and then promoting. And those are the ones that I see on my radar popping up all the time. The ones I keep posting and keep. In this day and age, you have 15 seconds roughly to catch somebody's attention. So just continue posting, continue. Like, I mean, that's what I see. That's what's always on my feed anyway. So,
I mean,
For
it's
sure.
I mean the question was to what do? You get your exposure, and I agree it's a great place, but what do you do when it doesn't work out? A lot of bands just stop and they get, they don't understand that, the benefits, like you talked about the benefits. So many people that are in the audience, you don't know who's in the audience listening. But I see a lot of bands that say, "Oh, I'm not going to do that again." It wasn't a good experience. They didn't take anything away from it. But I see that, Matt, you were able to understand how the game works. So thank you.
No problem.
yeah. So keep grinding. I mean, that's just my words of advice and what I see, on the outside looking in. The ones that are grinding are the ones I'm always seeing.
Well, I mean, you promote events. I mean,
Right.
you work with 5 or 6 bands, and you'll have one every time that just doesn't want to do anything.
Right.
And you have bands that are walking the streets, handing out flyers, talking to people, and saying, "Come out."
It's the ground and pound. Like, you got to ground and pound. Still
There-
in 2026, you got to ground and pound.
There's no easy way to the top.
All right. So let's jump back in to this or that.
Okay.
All right. This isn't really tour related, but I thought it was funny as hell, so I added it.
Okay.
So fight one horse-sized chicken or 100 chicken-sized horses.
My brain has to process this. Hold on.
Right.
I'm
yeah.
gonna go.
It's like a tongue twister.
Hold on.
He's like, wait a minute.
I had one-sized horse chicken.
That's a big pecker.
If I had to see a chicken the size of a horse, I'm going the opposite direction.
Yeah, no.
Fighting a
No,
fucking
bro.
big ass chicken, dude. Um,
100 chicken-sized horses. Huh? Yeah, that's.
I'm
I
gonna
thought it
start
was fun.
kicking the shit out of them.
Yeah,
little
we
chicken-sized horses, dude.
set me up a field goal. Set me up a field goal. I'm gonna go with the 100 chicken sized horses.
All right, Jimmy, what are you going with?
I'm gonna hopefully the horse-sized chicken can't run, and I'm running.
All right. All right. And this one, I
Throw
like
something
to
at it
ask,
and then run.
right? Throw
Plant
a
the bomb and
bunny or
walk away
something.
from it.
Throw some hay or something the horse likes. Get
There
it
you
that
go.
way.
Stun him.
All right. So the last one we have, I like to kind of reuse. It is play a major festival or iconic venue like the Whiskey Go Go, something out west, something East Coast. One of those venues that just have that nostalgia.
I'm gonna go with a major festival because I have played the whiskey, and like my whole life I was like a big like classic rock guy. And when I finally actually played the whiskey, I was like, this is not. I don't know. It was not what I expected.
I don't know. I guess playing with like iconic venues. I mean, like, and especially for me, there's so many venues that I've wanted to play just by watching YouTube videos of other bands playing and people going literally ape shit. But playing a major festival just has a different vibe to it. Like, not only are you gathering in like new fans, but the ones that watch you, like that know you, like they tend to go off more. You know what I mean? And I don't know, like, and having the experience of playing both, I would have to say major festival.
Yeah, you get to spend like a whole day hanging with people and watching other bands too.
Yeah.
And there's catering and all that stuff too. Like,
Yeah.
I can't go wrong with that.
It's like
Dude.
royalty,
Sure.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know, a couple venues I haven't been to yet. One here, Red Rocks, and
What about the
Red Rocks
pony?
is a place to see, even if you don't play there. I agree. I want to go to the Red Rocks one day, and
I do agree.
Machine Shop in
Agreed.
Flint. Machine Shop in Flint stands out.
Yeah, machine. Okay.
So
Yeah,
definitely want to go there one
definitely.
day. And then we got a couple questions in here. Let's see. What is your dream tour lineup that you could be a part of? Good question.
Dream tour lineup. Static Dress has got to be on there.
Okay.
My homies and Silly Goose got to be on there.
I love those guys.
Uh,
They just like talk about ground and pound. Like they ground and pound, like literally showed up in
Yeah.
the parking lot. And like they finally said, all right, we'll put you on. Quit playing in the parking lot.
Yeah. Yeah. Man, there's a few, honestly. It would be like a huge ass tour. Like it would be like one of those tours that are like those like that have like 7, 8 bills on it. So I would say, what did I say? I said Static Dress, Silly Goose,
Yeah.
Oxymorons,
All right.
Dead Poet Society, and I'll give one more. Damn, this is a really hard question. You throw in one.
I'm sorry. Our buddy LP, he used to be the drummer for Yellow Card. He was messing with us just a second ago. He's not, so I lost all my train of thought. I'm sorry.
Yeah. That would be a sick
Oh, there's-
lineup right there. Those four.
Yeah, I mean that's
For
a
sure.
heck of a lineup. So
We would have
another
to do a
question-
lot of tours with a lot of other people, like just to make sure that we like get the whole shebang. Because there's a lot of bands we want to tour with. Like,
So I mean, Ellie's game for the tour if it happens. So
yeah.
we got
Sweet.
people out there wanting it already. All right, next question: do you plan on doing one of the classics when you perform live? You know, like Gummy Bears, SpongeBob, or DuckTales theme song. That does seem to be popular these days. Like throwing in SpongeBob or a toilet flush or just something like that. Always seems to get somebody's attention.
Yeah, there's a few things we got in the set that are like some classic things, some more modern classic things that are like turning into classics. And there might be a song from previous project that we might be playing live. Hush, hush.
Okay. Little tease.
So-
Thank you very
so-
much. I can't believe it's been 45 minutes. I mean, I've had so much fun chatting with you guys. But before we go, why don't you plug your next two shows
And where we can find
and
you.
where you can find you, how to listen to you, and everywhere where they can get in touch
Your
with you.
social security number. No, I'm just playing.
Yeah, so our debut first two shows, April 24th will be at the Albatross in Jacksonville.
Okay.
And that's with Nailbite, Strange Culture. There's quite a few on that one.
Let's
Yeah,
see.
Caroline's
Yeah.
Collapse and
Yeah, Caroline's Collapse.
Oriana.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah,
the
that sounds like a banger. It's gonna be a
Yeah.
banger.
Oh, who's the
26th.
promoter on that one?
Hmm?
Who's the promoter on that one?
It says Warped Media presents, so I'm gonna
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that's the promoter.
Yep,
Okay.
so Warp Media presents. The Sound Feed is sponsoring some of these.
Mhm.
So, all
Okay.
right.
And the
Yeah.
next show?
And then the next one will be in Sanford, Florida, with Nailbite, Strange Culture, Severed Silence, and Indebted. So, yeah, make
That's
sure
on the
y'all, yeah,
26th.
make sure y'all come out. Our ticket link, if you go to our Instagram, the ticket link is in the bio for both shows.
Okay.
So-
What is your Instagram?
Firsun.music.
Okay.
All right. That's Firsun.
And you're on
Music, folks.
Spotify, YouTube.
Yep, Spotify. Definitely on Spotify. Jamming the album back and forth lately. So,
There you go.
Yeah.
all right.
Well,
Any,
thank you very much. I mean, we really enjoyed it. It's been a pleasure speaking to both of you.
yeah, it's been a blast.
Thank you
Any
for
final
thank you for
words from
having
you
us, guys.
Thank y'all so much.
All right.
I'll see you at the show.
Any final words?
Check out Firsun, listen to the record, listen to everything. We got some very exciting stuff coming soon. We're working on some stuff. We got a merch line we're gonna be dropping for a pre-order soon, so be on the lookout for that. I know people have been asking for merch, CDs, stuff like that. They will be available at shows, and we're getting it ramped up to be also online. So everybody stay tuned. We hope you have enjoyed everything that we put out so far, and here's to what's to come.
Okay.
All
I'll
right.
see you in Sanford.
All right.
See you in
We
Sanford.
will
See you
catch
there.
next show.
Okay.
Thank you guys for having us.
All right,
Thank
have a
y'all.
good night.
Rockin'.
Yeah, have a good one.
All right. You as well. We'll speak soon.
See you.